Hey guys, hey, it's Renita here with Renita Sews, and I'm here. I was supposed to be here yesterday, but things just didn't work out properly. So we're here today. So tonight we are going to continue what I didn't get to show. Try to get these glasses so they don't have a glare, but oh, okay, I am going to continue working on my Simplicity 9618, which is known in the sew community as the Marc Jacobs dupe. So come on over to the table and let's go ahead and sew it up. Let's switch the camera. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay, here we go. So can you see me? Can you see me here? Okay, I just looked at the camera. You can't. So I have been working really hard, and the bag is almost done. And sorry, we're on week 2 of working this pattern because my things didn't come in until late last week. And with this whip jar, my plan is to complete everything without starting something new. So, and then I spent a lot of time working on next week's thing, which was looking for my jacket, but that's a whole nother video. So right now I am trying to put the body together, the main body together, and I am at the point where I attached the side seam. So that's been, hold on y'all, sorry. That's been really, really challenging because it's super thick and I didn't get enough of the interfacing cut out. So it took me some time to work that through, but we're going to try to work it in together. I thought I had another stapler here. I must have got rid of it. I saw the bag girlies stapling their bags together to help like with the curves and hold it in place, but I'm out of staples. Like, can you believe it? As hard as it is to run out of staples, I'm actually out, but that's okay. We're gonna try to work this the best we can. It's maybe kind of hard for you guys to see because it is so huge and my machine timed out on me. I am using Tex 35 thread that I got from Wall-Wack. I am using one of the bobbins that came with the machine, and I'm using my Burnett B79 sewing machine. It's a sewing and embroidery machine. That is what I'm working with today. Y'all, I can't get right. But that's normal. So I don't know. Should we go on to the TikTok world? I don't know. I need to take this off so that I can have some additional space. So let's do that. Let's take this earphone out and put it away. Okay, so I probably should go to the table so that I can put this together. But like I said, you guys aren't really going to be able to see a lot of that because it is really, really hard to show. So I'm going to try to get this in the center the best I can. So how y'all doing out there? How was your Easter, your Resurrection Sunday? Was it good? Did you visit with family? Did you go to church? What you do? Let's see. Let's turn the comments on. Okay, I didn't miss any comments. Uh, I didn't miss any comments so far. I had a good Easter Sunday. It was really nice. Didn't really have any family come over, which wasn't so bad, but it was still good. Let's see, y'all. I am using the Profuse Stiff in the body, and it is extremely tight. Yesterday, when I was working on this, I had to really, really, really kind of work hard on these corners. And for one, I don't think I got all the corners cut out the same. Why? I don't know, but I don't think I did. I don't think I did. So this bag is going to be used in my, I'm going to carry it with me to Atlanta Frocktails. Atlanta Frocktails is on May the 4th, which got here a whole lot faster than I thought. I thought I was, okay with time, but it kind of crept up real quickly. It came kind of quicker than I expected. Quicker than I expected. But we're gonna keep it moving as we always do. I don't want to be sewing the day of. Last year I was sewing on the day of, like really, really sewing and really, really frustrated because I couldn't get my items done. So I had to pivot at the last minute. I had a couple different designs I thought of, and when I could not get the pants that I wanted done, I went to my plan B, which may have been plan E, who knows. I took a pair of jeans and I cut the fabric out and I put them on the top of it. One of my plans was to cut each flower out. I wanted to cut each flower out and do like an applique. Oh, that's not even. Shoot. Okay, let's pivot. I wanted to do like an applique and let them hang, sort of. Maybe once I finish these whips, I may go back to that. But right now, that is not on the agenda. Yeah, because the theme was Secret Garden last year. And I used a very floral green fabric. It kind of reminded me of your grandma's house coat back in the day, or even a tablecloth. But initially, when I thought of it, I had great expectations. But when I started putting everything together, it kind of looked dated. But it's what I had, and I couldn't go back on the fabric, so I kept using it. So let me see. We got it in, but I got some gaps in here. Can you see that? Can you? That's a big gap right there. And I want to see if I can close it up. I hope I can. That's what I was talking about, how it just doesn't lay flat. So I'm wondering if I should clip that part. To give it a little give, maybe. Okay, let's see if that helps some. So you guys probably won't be able to see me. I wish I could get the camera a little closer. But this may even cover all of the view. So if it does, I'm sorry, y'all. It's the only way I can sew it. And I'm sewing. What if I should put the walking foot down? I've never used it. I'm going to sew at 3.5. And did I move my? I'm sewing at a 1/2 inch seam allowance. So where's my seam gauge? I just moved it. Oh, darn. Oh, here we go. So there's 3/8. It's going to be probably a little less than a 1/2. So here we go, y'all. Let's try it. Y'all wish me luck, because this gave me the blues yesterday. I'm trying to go slow. Now let's see if we can add our friends over here. There's always a filter of some sort on that I can't ever get right. Jeez. Huh. I don't know why. Espresso makeup by TikTok. I guess we'll go with it. Live boot camp. Pattern preference. Nope. So sewing. Oops, see. Let's see. Okay. I think we're up. Hey, hey, how are you? I am Renita with Renita Sews, and we are sewing together Simplicity 9618. So if you want to join me, stay tuned. Okay, here we go. This part right here, what do you do? Let's try that and see if that works. Hey, 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 how you doing, Stony? Oh, I moved the whole needle. Hey, how you doing? I'm working on Simplicity 9618. Still working on that bag. This interfacing is thick. Super thick. Let me see if I can flip this a little bit. How do I get in a corner? Yes, Jesus did die for us. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Swipe left to view real-time performance. Swipe left. No, that I don't care to see. I need to read. Thank you for everyone that's stopping by. If you're just passing through, if you could just tap the screen for me. Tap the screen. So this app can be a little bit friendly with me. Hey, Tracy T, thank you for stopping by. Hello, hello, hello. Erica, thank you for joining the live. How are you? Hey, Kim. Kim, dear, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. If while you're here, if you don't mind tapping the screen for me. Hello, Lawanda, how are you? Y'all, we just here sewing. I'm working on a bag. I'm working on a Marc Jacob's dupe bag. It is Simplicity 9618. That's what I'm working on. If anybody is here joining in, trying to battle, that's not what we do. I don't battle at all. Uh-oh, what did I tap? Crap. Please don't cut my string, my thread. Okay. Might go out of view for a minute. Sam's Club. What is all these messages coming in here? Might go out of view, but I'm going to try not to. But I got to hit the bottom of this bag. See if I can sew this curve. That's what we're going to try to do. Maybe if I move the plate. Stony, you still out there? You want to come up, or are you already sewing? Oh, that didn't go right. I can tell. Yes, I do want company. I do always want company. Hey, hey.
Hey, I gotta plug in.
Okay.
Hold on one second, turn some lights on and all of that good groovy stuff.
You said good groovy stuff?
Yeah. So I don't know. I done something last night and I ended up having to cut all the pieces to my jacket again.
What?
Yeah, so that's what I'm doing now. At first I was gonna say budget, and then I was like, nope, nothing is gonna conquer me.
So you think you cut them wrong? You cut the wrong pieces out?
No, I cut the right pieces, but the technique was wrong for the fabric. So, Shamir has said for me to interface all the fabric first,
Uh-huh.
and then cut it out. And also, I did not put enough pins because this is satin fabric.
Right, and it move a lot.
A lot is an understatement. A lot is an understatement. So, here we are today. Thank God I had purchased more than enough fabric because I had the intention on making a dress
Uh-huh.
and the blazer out of the same material.
Right.
Basically, what I'm using now is what would have been a dress. It's now the blazer because I had to cut it a second time.
Mm-hmm.
All the pieces were like they were not lining up. The pieces was bigger and smaller than each other.
Oh.
And then they were nowhere near the size of the pattern itself. I was like, oh no, I will not be walking nowhere looking like Shamir, honey. I'm not gonna be able to do that. So,
she had sewed the same one? She had sewed up the same pattern?
Who?
Shamir.
No, Shamir, I'm talking about the guy.
The guy?
With the humpback?
Oh, you need to.
Okay, I'll stop. All right, I'm gonna stop.
I know exactly who you're talking about now. Ah! Ah! Oh, this is so hard to sew.
But you're getting it soon, right?
I am. It's a lot of flipping to try to get to them corners.
Yeah, but it can be done because what's her name? The one that makes the bags all the time. She made a video about that, like about how bags can be made with inexpensive or domestic. It's like they can be made with industrials.
Somebody on here you talking about? On TikTok?
Yeah, you know. Hey, I'm doing good. How are you? Can I follow this lady? Follow. You mean follow Renita? Absolutely.
I'm good, people.
So, follow me. Of course you can follow me. Yes. Do you sew? Oh, I'm gonna follow you back. You be sewing stuff? All right. All right.
Okay, so I did that part. Let's see. Now to get this bottom piece.
Okay, that's what's up. I like that. We like that.
Planning to make suits for wool. Lens. Oh.
I think I'm finally at the point of doing my markings and stuff.
Child.
Did you see which blazer I'm making? I already finished the pants.
Is that the one that hangs like this? Kind of low?
Uh-huh.
It hangs kind of low?
Off the shoulder?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it.
I can't wait to see it either. I don't know if I want it to fit right after I'm done. Okay, let's make sure we got all of the pieces now.
She says she wants to understand interfacing. Yep, we all want to understand interfacing.
What do you need to know about it?
I might have to move this.
That's fine.
Where's the other piece? I got another piece to go on that one. I used it. Oh no, that won't fit on that one. I'm gonna have to move this from right here because it is in the way. What other one? Yeah, I can use this little one.
Okay, now where is piece 2?
You didn't put them in your bags?
I feel heavy at piece 2. Oh, 2 is the pocket facing, that's why. It's in my bag. It's in my front bag. Okay, we're ready to do our markings and our notches.
Oh, thank you for the hand heart. She gave you hand hearts, Tony.
Thank you, beautiful. I appreciate that. All right. So interfacing it does a couple of things. It can give body to structure to a garment. Like this blazer that I'm making, I had to pretty much interface all the pieces. You know, like when you're doing a collar or cuffs, you put interfacing in there to stabilize those areas. There's different weights of interfacing that we use also. So the interfacing, it depends on where it's going and excuse me, where it's going in the garment and what kind of stiffness that part of the garment needs.
Yep.
Did that explanation help you? Hey, Zena.
Hey, Zena. Did you see Zena went live by herself the other day? I missed it.
I did.
Missed it. I was mad. She said, I sent her a message. She said she had recorded it, so I got to go find the recording. Oh, this sucker does not want to get in the corner. Oh, not the Lord doing his work outside.
Thunderstorm.
Mm-hmm. Out the blue, just hit thunder. I don't like how they did the bottom of this. But who am I to say? I'm just a nobody. I need tricks on how to make this part work.
Do you buy PDF patterns?
Do I? Yes.
You see Simplicity got your PDFs on sale for $3?
No, I haven't been on there in a while.
I did.
Oh Lord, did you buy some?
And did. What you got to say?
I thought you bought the whole spring drop.
Mind your business.
I'm not. It's not a read. I'm just asking.
Oh, there goes Latoya.
Hey, Toya.
Vogue just dropped their summer release. Now you know. I had to go ahead and pick that up.
I ain't too into the Vogue. I ain't ready for it no more. I have about 10 Vogue patterns. Mm-hmm. And I've sewn up one, and it gave me such a headache. One. Hey, Toya. Toya, are you working?
One thing I'm gonna do, I am going to sew me up a Vogue.
I know you are, and I'm gonna watch you.
What you say? You got all the support right here.
You got that right, bro. You got that right. I really want to get down there in that corner. You have one Vogue, and that's all I want. Zena, tell it. I like some of the patterns. They're really nice. I'm not going to lie about that. I just feel that, why didn't tell me to do, how the heck are you supposed to close that up? Did I not do that right? I think I didn't. But no, the zipper go right there. So that should be fine. Okay, the zipper go right here on the ends. I pick up the ones I like, and maybe one day I'll sew them when I, get better skills. But I have to know how to, or anybody, you have to know how to read in between the lines, because they don't tell you every step that you need to do. And I'm at a stage where I need every step told that I need to do.
But you say, tell me how to do all of it.
I need all the steps. Yeah, because then when I read it, I've already with the steps written, go back and do something different. So if you don't, I'm going to go and do the wrong thing. Okay, so I didn't pull a zipper. What zipper? Where are the instructions? They not up on their thing where they supposed to be. Oh, here they go. Okay, so I got the bag put together pretty much at the bottom. Stitch seam and lining. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'll be back. Ugh. Okay. I gotta get a zipper. Oh, I forgot. I took the zippers out of here. They on the wall. So
See, in my view, I have to decide if I want beauty or my brains at the end. I choose my brains.
mm-hmm.
Give me steps and tips. All right. We got that one all marked up like it needs to be.
That don't need no 20 inch
This is what I
zipper.
believe about Vogue, or what I've come to learn, I should say. If you mark every single thing that they tell you to mark on a pattern, and maybe go watch some videos of couture construction and pull out your Vogue book and use ChatGPT. You can construct any of those patterns.
Who got you? That's a lot to do.
I knew you was about to get smart. Before you said let her up.
Okay, Toya.
I knew you was about to say something smart actually.
I didn't say anything smart. I just said.
You said what you said.
But it wasn't smart. It was just a thought.
Both has their own sewing instructional books.
They sure do. Oh. Hey, Toya! You sitting at your machine.
You finally got your internet together over there?
Okay, yeah.
Who was on the struggle bus for?
Baby, my husband came in after I put that post up. He said, don't say nothing. I'm working on a new computer for you. I said, well, what is it? He said, first he asked, was I on the right? Because I have routers in different parts of the house. So he said, are you on the right internet? And I said, yeah, I'm on the big house. He said, no, you're not supposed to be on the big house. Not when you downstairs. I said, I'm always on big house. So I switched that. I said, but the problem wasn't the internet when the screen was white. The problem was nothing. My computer was like it was about to die. How the screen was just white. It wasn't doing anything. I couldn't see the buffer thing moving. It just was, instead of it being black, it was just a white screen. So I saw
where you showed that. I couldn't tell if it was a glare.
Nope, that was it.
I could just see your stuff at the bottom.
Last time I saw a screen like that, it was the hard drive or something, whatever it was. RAM was out, burned something up, and I had to get a new computer. But this happens like every time I'm trying to set it up to go live so that I can do like the YouTube. So I was like, I give up. And it took so much time. By that time, I was just like, forget it. I can't do nothing else. I'm tired and frustrated.
Well, it's good to see you.
It's good to be seen, honey. Good to be seen. Should I do a black zipper? A blue zipper? What color zipper should I do?
A blue zipper.
Well, because I got blue, the outside is denim. That's well, I can't really show it. That's the outside, the inside right here. So that's it. But that's the inner, the lining. I'm trying. I'm trying. I am.
I mean, I put the blue. Well, you got black handles, all right?
Yeah, I do. I have the black is what's that? Rogue ring webbing. What is that? Yeah. Which how about y'all didn't tell me that these melt? Like when you iron them.
You burn them on the end.
I know you, but I swear fire. I wasn't using fire. I was using my iron.
It's plastic.
Well, it got all over my iron.
You said they can keep that too. All right, Jesus. Baby, Stoney won't get me another one, baby. Not no time soon.
Why? Which one did you do?
That trench coat. And you've done a very good job.
Is that the one that's not finished?
I don't know what you're talking about. I hear voices. What you say?
I said, wait, okay. I thought you said, is that the one that's not finished?
No. I finished my. Oh no. You know what? Selena gonna bust me out the other day. You know how long it would take for me to like put a little stitch on the end? I never secured my hardware on there.
You came back and said it was some other stuff that needed to be done.
Oh no, you talking about the orange one?
Yeah.
The one that being Stoney stone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that end of that strap just needs to be closed off.
Okay. I told you it's time for a whip jar.
And I ain't good. As we done cut out stuff today.
You did?
I cut out stuff. I didn't tote bag for work because I'm not.
I thought you were going to do this one.
I was until you left me.
I didn't leave you.
Yeah.
As Lee would say in B Street, you didn't left me yet.
How long you been online?
Just now.
Looks like you got a long way on the bag to me.
Because yesterday I just when I got frustrated, I just kept going, hey Janine. Hey Joseph, how you doing? I got frustrated and I just threw it down. This don't say if it's blue or black.
I don't think I ever finish it. We can see.
Okay, so this one, can I cut this? This is plastic. That's plastic, but I think that's blue. It don't say though. Joseph, I needed your bag making skills. How you sew these corners together? That's crazy. I think that's blue, not black. These are not though. See, that's why I like them in the bag. I'm trying to save space.
One book I have is the DVS pattern. I almost lost my braids. Is that the one? Hey Joseph, is that the one that is that wrap dress?
Oh, I typed that in there. Joseph, I'm doing the Michael Kors dupe. That Simplicity 9618. But my interface, and I did the Profuse Stiff, and I also put 2 layers on top of that of interfacing. Her Miss Tammy here told me that that'll make it nice and stiff, and it did, and I can't get in the corners. Said, oh Lord, I don't mess with those number bags. Okay, it's gonna be this blue one. This black one is too short. I can't believe I don't have a bunch of black zippers. That don't make any sense. That's what happened when you just grab zippers when you go to find fabric. I just always grab 5, 6 zippers every time I go in there.
Are there zippers and stuff? I'm gonna be there this weekend, yes?
No, I did not.
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna run through Fine Fabric fabrics too. I need to get some of this interfacing to bring back to Texas with me.
At Fine Fabric?
Oh, stop. Yeah. Give me some.
I don't really get interfacing at Fine Fabric.
Let me show you. You talking about that black interfacing? It's back in the back. You see this?
Uh-huh.
This is the woven interfacing. I get 10 yards of it. My niece got it for me last time. I get 10 yards in white, 10 yards in black.
No, Joseph, I didn't. Not the interfacing. I kept the Profuse stiff out of the, but I thought the interfacing had to cover up the Profuse stiff, so I left that in the seam allowance. That was wrong, huh? You ain't gotta say it. I get it. I did wrong. Okay, this is the one we're gonna use. That's 24 inch. I don't know why we need such a long zipper. This section, why did they do that? Zena says she's gonna need to meet you when you go to Fine Fabric.
Okay.
You should be okay as long as the stiff is not in the seam allowance. I tried. It's a little wonky.
I'm trying to let you know when I'm run through here because
When you say run through,
that's all she needs to do. My son, I'm gonna probably have to ask him to bring me over there. He's gonna be the one with the car and he got rehearsal to go to because him and my oldest son they're in the back. This is when you go to the wedding. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to try to, get him to do it in between that. Which I know I'm gonna get him to do it because I need my interfacing and I ain't leaving Atlanta without it. So once I get back to Texas, I know it's not gonna be easy for me to get anybody to go get it for me. Because my niece moved to Washington State. The one that would go get it for me.
uh-huh.
She moved to Washington State, so
I still don't get why this thing want a 20-inch zipper.
you're gonna find out if you don't put one in there.
But it's not 20 inches.
That one where her zipper was a little short. That's what I'm trying to tell her.
Are you talking about that jacket?
Did you show me another when you made the first one and you was wondering why your stuff was
No, it was long.
everything was short.
It was super long.
That was a zipper panel, right?
No, it was long. See, the zipper is hanging off like
I
crazy.
said the zipper was long enough. It's the panel that was too short.
But I used the panel for C. Panel for C is not half as bigger than the other one from this one.
That's supposed to go
Okay, it's okay. It's
that panel bigger if you want to.
well, it's already in there now. It's in there now.
Oh, okay.
See, there's the panel in comparison. So can you see with the sides in comparison? That's the panel.
I know that Michael Duke has like an empty space on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of see down in the back a little bit.
So I could have just cut it and made it like longer.
Yep.
I didn't think about that.
Keep in mind, every pattern is adjustable to your own liking. It's just a block.
I don't like this lock and stitch on this machine. I need to just go back to back stitching. This thing is like coming out.
Somebody said, what are you sewing?
I'm sewing Simplicity 9616, which is this. And I'm doing the bigger version, that one.
And I'm gonna be sewing Vogue 2073, excuse me, 2073.
Okay, you're using the phone.
No, honey, this is that bag I showed you been sitting on the floor for about 2 months.
Oh, okay.
I was actually going to start preparing for my you're about to get in trouble. Drinks at Tiffany's bag. They going on Sunday. I got everything prepped up, then I changed what I was gonna do for my lining. So I'm gonna cut that out.
The No Sleep Crew is doing that on Sunday?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I thought it was something else.
It wants you to sew up to the corners, not through the corners. That's what Joseph said.
Oh, wow. You must can see that seam look crazy right there. See? I don't know. I got to go back and try to get in there. I'm going to take it a loose. But I didn't want to spend a whole bunch of time on this part. Since I just go back and fix that. So up to the corners, not through. Okay, that's a good idea. I'm gonna try that. Try that. It doesn't look horrible, honestly. I don't think you got a good view.
I don't think you got a good view because you didn't see my foolery.
Oh, the foolery is there. You got it all the way up.
Don't look horrible, honestly.
I know, but you got to see it. It's crazy. But it's on it when you turn it to the right side, you can't see it as bad. You can see that on the inside, but not when it's on the right side. Yeah. Not as bad. Not as bad. It could be better. But I'm scared to keep practicing at this. Let's see. Will one of these fit? You said keep pushing? Okay. I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep pushing. See, this zipper is not 20 inches and it fits perfectly.
You might want to just go ahead with your 20-inch or longer.
I got a 24. I don't want to waste that 24.
But you don't want to put a shorter one in there, get to stitching it in, and then come to find out.
Only thing about it is it's metal. I know, but I'm looking at it. Okay, let me show you. No, let me show you. Because you know, I make several wrong decisions. Okay, so this one says it is. Oh, this is a sports zipper anyway. Coat supply 12 inches. And when I line this up with this, look at that.
But it's just long enough.
This passed that passed it, and then that still got my space over there.
Okay, ma'am.
Look.
Do you have the big mat?
No, I don't have the big mat.
Okay, do me a favor. Get your tape measure out and measure the metal on the zipper. Not the tape.
It's plastic.
Okay.
It's plastic.
Please. Okay.
No, I just want to know if it make a difference if it's plastic.
No, because we just gonna measure it's the teeth that has the measurement in it, not the tape.
Okay.
Let me learn you something.
Learn me. Hey, Tote Bag, how you doing? Okay, so there it is.
From the zipper pull to the zipper end. Now, what does it say?
12.
Ma'am, that's too short, ma'am. If your instructions tell you 20 inches.
I think it's lying.
Never mind. She said she think it's my whole nerve.
Okay, wait. No, it says 120-inch zipper for view C.
Are you doing view C?
I am.
Okay, ma'am.
But this is the piece right here.
I'm not gonna do it.
I'm just trying to figure out why they want, because it's gonna come out with all that extra hanging off again.
It's supposed to be down inside the bag, ma'am. One side. I think one side goes down in. I don't know. Here's your envelope or something.
My instructions.
I want to see how. You know what you could do? You could go on YouTube right quick and see somebody that's made it already. And just made it with a 20-inch zipper. And then check for somebody that made it with a 12-inch zipper. No. What? Stony. Anybody can put what you made it. Not somebody that made it with a 12-inch. Like
You know, ain't nobody gonna say they made it with a 12 zipper.
You play too much. You play too much. Not somebody that made it with 12.
I see the top of your head.
I know, but my holder. Let me see if I can talk. Oh, that's good.
Okay, let me go to the insert another zipper. Continue exposes pockets, turn loop, stitch seam allowance. Okay, for zipper, press under 1/2 inch on long edge of flap. Okay, stitch seam lining. Oh, I gotta put it inside first before I add the zipper on. Stitch seams of lining, same as the tote, leaving an opening in the double notch seam. How about I didn't do that? I didn't leave nothing open on this lining.
Oh no, but you can go back and.
I don't know why I didn't think. I thought it was a drop in. Okay, so let's see.
What did you say, Renita? You thought what?
I thought it was a drop in.
Zipper?
No, drop in lining.
Oh, yeah, you gotta flip it through. What did you sew it all the way around?
I surely did.
Just take your seam ripper and just open a little space on the side. That's usually where people birth it, on the side.
What's the worst side I got that I just been open?
That's the worst side. Hey, man. I am not gonna fool with her, period. I swear.
Okay, y'all. The foolery is real.
And it is. We see.
I'm trying to be stress-free today, y'all. I stressed a whole lot yesterday. A whole lot. Aggravated because I want to be further. I should be on my Frocktails outfit right now.
I can't wait to see what the Frocktails are about.
Well, we don't know now because I'm still doing this bag.
You gotta figure out something different.
Well, I found the jacket, so no.
Okay.
Now I need to get my Cricut working so I can do my sublimation pictures. If the computer will work with me.
I think we are ready to sew.
Are you?
What you say? Oh my God.
I'm gonna reinforce this before I pull it around. Actually, I'm not. But nah, that's real hard. So I might need to reinforce it so it don't come loose.
We're about to do this, y'all. We are about to do this. But I need to go get me a couple of energy drinks before I get started. Not energy drinks. I ain't not drinking no energy drink. Yeah. I've been up since 3 this morning, LaToya. Bless your heart. For work. And then I gotta go out at 5 in the morning. But I'm gonna stay up and do this jacket.
You gotta go out at 5.
Mm-hmm. For work. She said that like, why would you want to do that?
No, she said she been up since 3. But then you gotta go out back out at 5. But you said you're gonna stay up. You're not gonna go to sleep.
When is the wedding? Friday, Saturday.
Are you wearing? So this is what you want for the wedding.
Yes, ma'am. What'd you say, Renee?
This is what you want to wear for the wedding.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be worth it then.
Mm-hmm. I'll sleep on the plane. I'm gonna be snoring all up in them people's faces.
You can sleep on the plane?
Yeah.
I ain't never slept on a plane.
Girl, I'm like a baby. If somebody started driving besides me, I'm going to sleep.
Now driving in a car, yeah, but not on. I don't know, for a plane. I gotta see what's going on.
I ain't got to see.
I gotta see.
All they need to tell me is we're about to descend, and I'll wake right up.
Really? Okay, here's my 24-inch zipper.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, you got so hard time for no reason. Go to 24-inch zipper.
No, here it is. We're gonna do it. We gonna do
Be
it.
the first to say I'm so proud of you.
Okay, y'all. Here we go. Stitch seam of lining same as a tote, leaving an opening and a double notches seam in front and back lining the turning. With right sides together, insert tote into lining. Insert the tote into the lining. With right sides together. So that means I gotta flip this on the right side. Sure. This thing's so stiff you can't even flip it. This thing feel like a cardboard box. I said my old one was too flimsy. I got it. This one's stiff. Beyond stiff. You're using, that's the one with the vinyl. Okay. You're finishing it. Yeah. You showed me that one. That one's going to be cute. Well, yours look like it's long enough. It still look like it matched the bag. Mm-hmm. Oh. Good grief. Oh, that's just look like it's screaming. Okay. Oh, that's a workout. Okay, it is flipped. That's the right side. It is flipped. Okay, so now it says put the tote inside of the lining. Front and back lining with the right sides together. Insert tote into lining. Matching seams and stitch upper edge together. Matching seams and stitch upper edge together. Hello, hello. Okay.
I'm gonna take y'all to the store with me. I mean, I'm gonna go to the store here. If that's okay.
That's fine. Fine by me. Uh-oh. I gotta take the staples out.
Hey y'all, guess what I'm excited about?
What?
I did my first what do you call the waistband when you stitch in a ditch? I know you ain't talking about top stitching. What you talking about? No, you know how you stitch in the ditch to put the waistband on?
Mm-hmm.
I did that for the first time and done it right. And you stitched from the front side, was able to catch your back when you first Yes. That. But I don't know the technical term for it.
I thought you just said it, stitched in a ditch. I don't know.
Well, it's stitching. You got to stitch in the ditch in order to do it, but there's a technical term, I'm pretty sure. I don't know it.
I don't know. You're going to make me look that up. Gonna make me look that up. I need to open up these seams. Daggone it. I didn't think about that. Oh, so it sounds nice and sunny out there. Birds are chirping. Sound like Tom and Jerry. I don't have that. I got thunder.
Thundercats.
Thundercats roar. Yo. Why do I always do the most? Oh my gosh. I tried one of the bad girly tricks. I saw them staple the because it wasn't staying, like an eclipse was falling off as I was trying to go through. But now I gotta take them out so I can open the top. And I should look for my staple opener. We had thunder and a few drops over here. Where is over here? Where are you? Oh, Zena, you here. You back here, right? You in Atlanta now. Child, it's been raining off and on the east side. I remember when I used to live out your way. We lived over there by the Air Force Base, and we used to have the sirens going off all the time. He said, why over here where we are the only place that the tornado touched down? That was years ago, though. West side just dry. I don't think you're going to be dry for long, Zena. Zena, I see you over there. Are you on the YouTube? Thank you, Zena. I got a little somebody watching over there. Oh, I'm crazy. I need some watch hours over there in case this thing disappears. Because I'm tired of having to connect to that computer. I want to be able to go from my phone. The computer be giving me the blues. Sure, we might just stay on that clapper. That wasn't so bad. Matches seams. Oh shoot, I'm gonna drop there. Okay. See. I gotta talk to Will about this. When I use the thing to make the seams close, well, it's supposed to close them in, but they not. Gotta keep going back reinforcing. You all right? Mm-hmm.
Trying to start back to go actually use my finger when I make my bags. So
You gotta go back and learn it.
I had to talk myself through the threading because I don't do it that
Mm-hmm.
I can go to live there also. Oh, okay. Y'all be trying to create content. I just be on here playing.
Yeah, but to be on here playing, we gotta have a place to go on and play.
I know YouTube ain't fun though.
But see, you can't do like over there. You can't just your lives. You can go live, but I don't have time to do editing. That's why I want to have the good platform so I can just go live. Yeah. Editing is worse than over here. You make them long videos and I be forgetting them and they be sitting in there waiting and just be a mess.
That's the life I don't want to be a part of.
Well, you might have to be a part of it.
I come over there and play with y'all. Y'all want to save this? I don't care about that.
You say you don't care about that?
I don't care about saving the content. Y'all actually make posts on TikTok and other places.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to prepare for retirement.
Oh, gotcha.
You know, Dee, you've been trying to get me to get my stuff together. I started cutting out my patterns, but I still gotta, price the stuff. So I had to do the thing that wasn't gonna cause me the most frustration first. So I started doing that part. So I can be ready to show her that I did something.
What are we talking about here?
Oh, all those bags I have of fabric, and I pull the patterns, and maybe I already have like the finishings, like the zippers and the notions and stuff. So she was telling me to go in and sell those already put together. She said there's people who don't want to do that. They don't want to match the stuff up. They don't want to look for the zippers, and you already got that set. She said you could sell that as a set like that. So that's what I'm working on as a little side hustle.
Yeah, that would
Uh-oh, what is that?
a good
What
one
is that?
because,
What is that? Puzzle piece. Puzzle piece.
what's her name? The one that does the lingerie, Madeline. She sells kits for her stuff.
Oh yeah.
She don't only sell the patterns. She sell the kit, the other stuff to go with it, the fabric, the notions, everything.
Oh wow. See, I never knew that. But if that's an option, we're gonna go for it. Cause I take my butt right down there to the fine fabric, and I grab all my stuff, and then like I'll put matching fabrics that I like to go together. I may not know what pattern I want to use, and when I figure out a pattern I want to use, I'll add that in the bag. It's hard matching up patterns to fabric.
To be do you be doing that batch cutting?
Yeah, I
Do you
do.
batch cut?
Uh-huh.
So, yeah.
I did, and that's how I ended up with all these whips. A lot of them, I went and I said, well, I got time. I'm gonna do this, 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 and this. But then, oh, this pattern comes out, and they sewing this together. So let me pull out that and sew this with everybody. And oh, I didn't get that step. I done messed that up, and let me put this aside, and I start on this, and so that's how I end up with so many. I don't know how to make this go down right. Put it to the side and start something else.
Zena said you're welcome to come on her platform and play. I said, thank you. That's all let me do. I am selfish soul.
Said selfish soul.
Myself.
I let my coworker talk me into doing alteration on her daughter's dress this weekend. Why did I do that?
You're such a great person.
I said, I don't do formal anything. I have faith in you, friend. You can do it, friend. Come on, friend. Come on. I'm like, oh, it's just hemming.
It's only what?
It's only hemming.
It's that hemming on those fabric, the type of fabric.
Right. That's what I said. Is that satin? Is it sequence? She was like, ain't no sequence. I said, I bet you it's satin. She said, yeah. I was like, oh.
And you still got tricked?
I still got tricked.
Oh, I'll get tricked like that. I told you my goddaughter, my sister going prom, and she was like, Jenna, can you do some alterations to my dress? No, ma'am. And so she was like, but you did stuff to my boyfriend pants. I said, okay. And so She said, So then she came to me probably about a week and a half ago and was like, can you add some flowers to my dress? I said, you got flowers, I'll stitch them on for you. But I'm not doing any alterations to your dress. Her mom swears she don't need no alterations. But I tell you, this bag got rhinestones, beads, and all. I said, no ma'am, you do not. The lady, do you know, there's this lady that does alterations, her name is Lady B. Do you know Lady B? I said, yep, she does great work. Because that's what you finna go and pay. That's how you doing it.
Ooh,
Gonna have me over here stressed out. Fooling with that fabric and trying to baby. I said because you gonna pay, and when you go get that price quote on how much she gonna charge you for the alterations, you might just change your mind.
Might just change the mind. Okay, here we go. Let's try it. I did leave a hole. Where did I leave the hole at? No, on this side. On the lining. Okay, before I stitch this.
What's the books that you got? Did you
I received 3 also books today, and one of them has the fabric on the roll tip. Okay. I want to make sure this thing says stitch seams of lining, same as for the tote, leaving an opening in the double notch seam. Double notch seam is at the bottom. Front and back lining, and for turning with right sides together, insert tote into lining. Tote into lining. Matching seams, stitch upper edge together. Okay. I read that like 5 times.
So you ready?
I think so. Because knowing me, sometimes I be like, well, it said to put the lining in the tote, not the tote in the lining, but the thing clearly said tote in the lining, right sides together. Right sides are together. I'm looking at wrong on this outside of the lining. So that should be right. Okay, let's go. Let's try this. Maybe I should try like this. Ooh, that might need to go bigger than 3.5.
What you say?
I might have to move that bigger than 3.5. Kind of look like it's struggling a little. What you sewing yours at? But even though you're using vinyl. What you playing, Bob and Chicken?
Just me, right? That's the end. So you tell me if I stitch like this. Figure it out. Make my stitch like this.
Oh, honey boom. I forgot you were using your vintage machine. Cause that bad boy sewed through everything. I forgot. You sewing that it works.
It looks good.
Yeah, That's what you sewing at. You saw that 2 point. Don't ask me no questions.
Facts.
Mhm. Got that.
Singing hymns. Marsha, thank you for the gifts and liking the live.
Yes, Zena got her a vintage one. She sure do.
Twin girl, you have a vintage singer. I ain't mad at you. It's beautiful. Thank you. Baby, I just don't use her enough. I try to make sure I take care of her.
And you said that was who's your mom's, your grandmother's?
No, you might be thinking about somebody else.
Oh.
I went to purchase some stuff at a rubbish one time, and this lady, we got to talking, and she teaches sewing classes in the area. She had like 3 or 4, I want to say 4 of these. Older lady, Caucasian lady. And when I bought like the screen or some other stuff for her. So one of the pieces she couldn't find for the door. So she told me when she found it, she would call me and let me know, and I could come pick the piece up. But when she called me, y'all, she also had this sewing machine ready to go for me because she said something told her to bless me with this machine.
Baby.
So it was given to me.
Oh, sorry, y'all. That was all up in the air.
She said her students used to always try to, can I, trying to get one. She never would give one away.
Oh.
For some reason, she was led to give one to me.
Oh, yeah.
Grateful, I tell you.
I'm using the 18 like you told me to.
It sure was a blessing, Tina. But I tell you, I have every presser foot, the manual, everything. I had the case.
Hey, NSYNC.
The cabinet. Hey, NSYNC, I had the cabinet, but with me being taller, it was hard sitting on it. Like the table sat really low. I just took it out of the cabinet, got rid of the cabinet.
So why you had to say because I'm taller?
Baby, I still can't believe that you right there on the you right there talking about I'm tall.
I'm right where? Right where?
You know that place.
My spirit is tall. How about that?
You're right about it. You're right about that one. It is definitely the spirit.
Ooh, I felt a little sarcasm in there.
My spirit is tall.
I felt it.
You started that one. My spirit is tall.
I just felt just a teeny bit sarcasm in there. I'm gonna shut up.
So we always buy something just because. Why go buy this?
Hey, Cochran Crafts. It's backwards.
Some boning.
Oh, okay.
What was that? Tony added that boning when she was making her. Was you up there when she was upcycling her thing? And I said, oh, I don't have any boning. And went to price it, and they was selling it for like $3 a yard.
At Joanne's?
No, this other little local. Well, it's probably 45 minutes from me. But this other place, they were selling it for $3.49 a yard. I said, oh, that's high. They got they getting down to bare bones now.
I said I was gonna go this weekend, but I might not have nothing to go to.
Ours just yep. So I bought that, but that place was that's what I was getting at. That place was $3.49 a yard, and this was 12 yards.
Oh.
And I ended up getting it from Walmart. These were $10.99 It's $10.99.
That was a sale?
They had that, I guess, so it might have been some of the last stuff that they had.
Mm-hmm.
I actually ended up ordering it online. When I went to price it, I said, no, I'm $3.49 a yard for this. That seems kind of high. So,
well, that's good.
I had to get 2 of them.
You got 2?
Yeah, I'm sure there are 2 of them. You never know when I might need some boning.
You had your Julian's funeral today?
What's yours the last day?
I don't even know when my last day is. Are they advertising the last day?
Some people are their last day, but see, she was the one that got the 90% off with the extra 70 or 75. I don't remember what you said. Yours was more than 50. You got 90 and 70 or something like that, didn't you? Yeah. Mine just went down to 60%. So we still behind the ball. I want to say the cotton is still, it just went up to 40% off. Cotton, jeans, so some of that stuff is still, yeah.
Child, they buying that stuff for real, for real. They bought my stuff before it could get a good amount.
Yeah, the next time I buy something, it's probably because I really don't need anything that's left in there right now. And since you said you had like cold carts or something crazy like that, didn't you?
What?
Some all the stuff that she had. I want to say.
Instinct, where are you?
When she went and got some stuff.
What state are you in?
Mine was 50
in the top.
And on the top of that, an extra 70.
Dang.
Oh, so it was 50% off, and then you got an additional 70% off.
Oh, that's pennies on the dollar. That's just pennies. That's good.
Yes. Well, I wish mine would do 50 plus 70, honey. I wish mine would do anything besides these 50. Like I said, we just made it to 60% for some things.
Okay. Turn tote right side through opening. Okay, wait. Stitch upper edge together. Turn tote. It don't tell me to clip or nothing. Is that going to go in flat? No trimming? All right. I'm going to trust the process. I don't know how this going to go. Oh, this is not fitting through this little 4-finger hole. Jesus. Yeah, that ain't going to work. I'm going to have to open that some more. I could open this whole side and probably won't have enough space.
We are working on that. Oh, yes. Yep. I'm finishing up I got this pattern off of YouTube, but it's a bag that I've had sitting on the floor for about over a month.
It's a whip.
Yep. And as Renita trying to get me, Renita is working on the Michael Kors dupe. Stephanie will be back shortly. She had to go grab some things, but she's working on her blazer. Her blazer for cancer.
Oh, this is not coming through here. Baby. That is not happening. look like I'm getting ready to ruin everything I just did. Ugh. Man, I'm trying to work that bag. These stitches are popping every time I pull a little bit more. I think we should have been pulling the lining through the garment. Well, the tote, as they say. Oh! Okay, I think we got the shoulder, one shoulder out now too. Lord, I'm sweating. Alrighty. Oh, the mercy. What the hell? What the hell are y'all?
Renita, you crazy.
Huh? God. Okay, so let's stitch this. That ain't. Is that the next step? Turn tote to right side out through opening the lining, pushing lining into the tote. Pressing flaps towards lining. You ain't tell me. Oh, now it say slip stitch. Ain't nobody slip stitching. This is going on the machine. I saw this book on here in the TikTok shop of how to hand, like different ways of hand stitching.
You gonna get it?
It's $29. Maybe it'll go down. But yeah, I wouldn't, because I don't hand stitch well at all. Even if it's supposed to be invisible, you see all of that. Now, my grandmother used to sew everything by hand. And I was like, how you do it? How you do it, bro? I need a small presser foot. This thing need like a 1/4 inch foot. Like my other machine, one I purchased. This had a 1/4 inch foot. That'd be so beautiful. So you gotta figure out how to do it. You can't wind a bobbin on another machine and then just use it.
These got metal bobbins.
Oh, girl. Oh, girl, get that name and go on Amazon and get it used. I hear you, Zena. Okay, here we go. I don't think they can see nothing over there, but now you don't want to line up now that it's under the machine. Come on. Do that to me. Oh, sound like you got it.
Okay, I am back in the car.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to go grab my energy drinks, something for dinner. Then I remembered I had to get some kitty litter for Siam because I'll be gone for 3 days. So, and I usually, like, when I go out of town, I usually, which ain't often.
Hey, Dora, Tammy, how you doing?
The times I just put like a half a bag of cat food in his bowl so that he can have a smorgasbord while I'm gone. Yeah, girl, when I tell you he lay on the bed like he go run somewhere, and then when I come in, he get up on the bed and lay on his back and have his paws up for me to rub his stomach. I'm like, sir. Sir. Welcome back. Yeah, but I mean, he didn't even do anything that deserved to get rubbed like that. He gets right on the bed, and sometimes he'll like get under the cover and pull the cover up over top of his head.
What?
My friend can't do that. He part cat, part human. I always thought that about him. I'm like, you came back reincarnated. Are you Victoria? Were you Victoria in this lifetime? Honey, I ain't finished yet. Okay. Well, we may do this too. I love when I multitask, y'all. The car needs to be washed because it rained today. So I'm gonna wash it so it's ready for when I get. Hopefully, it don't rain again while I'm gone. But if it do, I'll do the same thing all over again. Just run through the car wash right quick.
I don't know the last time I ran mine through the car wash.
Ooh, girl.
No, I have to rinse it almost every day. With this pollen out here, I have to rinse it almost every day. So I'm not paying for the car wash.
Oh, I need mine scanned too. Okay. Mine is on a membership, so I go through every couple days.
Yeah, we were doing that, but I need to cut the iron on. I'm wondering if I need to put the big iron on.
Yeah.
Man, if this bag come out, I might carry it tomorrow. Now, is that supposed to go all the way down? Boop, 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 boop. Yes, so I gotta push all of that down. I knew I should have trimmed it. They didn't tell me to trim. They're getting like Vogue patterns.
Do not talk about my girls.
They didn't tell me to trim, but it should definitely have been trimmed so this could lay flatter.
Can you flip it back out?
Ooh! No, ma'am.
Okay, well, there's that answer.
That was hard. Because once I flip it, then I gotta flip it again. Mm. Okay, let's cut the iron on.
This is what we're gonna need some tape.
And they still ain't told me to put the zipper on yet. What the hell? What the hell you say?
They ain't told you to put the zipper on yet?
No, they had me flip it and stuff first. And I just did that. So now I'm getting ready to press it down. Let me see if it tell me to top stitch.
Latoya, I figured I would let you know that Vogue and McCall is the PDF patterns are on sale, ma'am. I just figured I'd let you know. And everybody in the comments, I let y'all know too.
What do they have? I need some bowl cozies.
I don't know why you over there telling stories. You ain't think to tell me that. Over there telling them stories. Girl.
Oh, I know, because on View C, it doesn't have the zipper on the top. That's why I had to flip backwards. Okay, turn to. Okay, so after I do this, I will. Yep, top stitch upper edge of tote along stitching lines. To top stitch sides, both side section along side and lower seam, stitch a 1/2 inch. Oh Lord, are y'all for real? I don't know if that's gonna happen. Well, we could try. Okay, I don't think this will show over here. I might have to switch. Can it? So this I gotta watch out for. Yeah, that should have sure told me to trim. I gotta watch out for that vinyl, the lime, the straps, because they'll melt.
You don't like to listen to music when you sew, or you just forget to even turn any on?
No, it's on. I do.
Oh, what we listening to? YouTube, though, can you?
No, I can't. That's why it's got this little lofi on. Lofi. Oh, I've been on. How long I've been on? Oh, I've been on long enough. I'm gonna cut it down. I'm gonna cut it off. Because if they go by the percentage of how long you've been on with how many watch, then they mess up. So let me go on and end this one. And we'll come back at the end. So we're going to end for today. And we will come back with some photos and maybe a quick update on where we are for the next go round. Thank you guys for joining me. Have a good night.